So like I've said, I've had this unit for 2 years, and what I've learned, what you need to work on it is a screwdriver and a demagnetizer. That'll make it easy to get these screws picked up and they're not falling off of the unit. Okay, I showed you in the last video where to lube this fan right here. That'll take care of the squeaking noise. But if you see black chunks coming out of these tubes, and I haven't been really good at cleaning this thing faithfully, I probably only do it once a month, so actually once about every 3 to 4 months. So if you need deeper cleaning, you're gonna have to take off this whole top. So there's 2 more screws here, and then and I'll show you how to do it. So on the top, I use a knife to pull these things out, these little plugs. And so I just put that in there and pry it up, and then there's screws in here. And I just undo the screws and the top comes off. So once you get the 4 screws off the top, you'll notice that this wire right here is connected to this little plug, and you can see that the yellow wire, you can take a picture of this so you can remember, but the yellow wire is closer to the edge. And you got to undo that to take the lid all the way off, or the top all the way off. So for this deeper cleaning, when you're noticing this black chunks coming out of here, you're going to want to, I believe it's this thing here is the water reservoir, so you're going to want to get in there. And so I'm going to open that up, take a peek. You can see this edge has to be undone. It's covering it, so there's some screws here that have to be removed. All right, so I removed the 3 screws on the side that were holding it, and then there's 2 screws right up here, and these are the little ones here. They're a little bit smaller. They go on the front. And then I was able to lift this thing up a little bit. You can see it's still attached, but down at the bottom, I lifted it up out of this plastic bottom piece, and so it gives me a little bit of room to get in there. It's flexible. So I'm gonna get into this thing here, so I have to loosen this. So let's take a peek. All right, so this is inside the water reservoir. It's pretty gross. It's dirty. And like I said, I don't clean it probably often as I should, but I use Culligan water. But this thing just detaches real easy. It's just this little plastic clip here, and then there's another one right on the front. So you pull that out, and you have access. So now you can get in there with some water. I'm not even sure. I'll probably use some white vinegar, some water, and a toothbrush, and clean that out. Okay, so I put some white vinegar in there and scrubbed it with the toothbrush, my wife's toothbrush, because I'm mad at her. I'm just kidding. Don't tell her. But anyways, I put some water in there, and the water drains out of those hoses down into the sink, and it was really pretty gross. Let me just show you. I'll pour some water in here, and then you'll see what comes out. It's just the grime. And I've never cleaned this reservoir, so this is 2 years worth of grossness. All right, so I cleaned it all out, wiped it down, and I wiped this thing down as well. And anyways, much better. And when I pour water through it now, it's coming out clean. So that's how you clean the water reservoir. You're going to want to do this if you see little black chunks coming out of these tubes when you clean it. That means you got some goop there. And let me show you, I'm going to do one more of these videos where you can even clean it a little deeper.